Ever wondered why some men navigate relationships with wisdom and calm, while others stumble into conflict? It's not luck, it's about following timeless principles. Today, we're diving into 9 Stoic lessons that smart men must live by when it comes to women. Master these, and you'll not only build deeper connections but also avoid the common pitfalls many fall into. Before we dive into these powerful lessons, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. If you want more content like this, don't forget to drop a comment below with your thoughts or experiences. Let's keep the conversation going and help this video go viral because wisdom is meant to be shared. Lesson 1. Do not let emotions control your actions. In Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of mastering emotions and maintaining control over one's mind. He stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This teaching reflects the Stoic belief that emotions, while natural, should not dictate our actions. In relationships, allowing feelings like anger, jealousy, or frustration to take control can lead to destructive behavior. Suppose your partner criticizes something you did, and you feel a surge of irritation. A common reaction might be to lash out or withdraw in anger, but Stoicism advises pausing and reflecting before responding. Consider whether the criticism is valid, or if your emotional reaction is clouding your judgment. By staying calm and processing the emotion rationally, you prevent a small issue from escalating into a major conflict. Stoics believe that emotions are temporary, and they encourage taking a step back to assess situations logically. Acting based on emotions leads to impulsive decisions which can damage relationships. A smart man should strive to remain composed even when feelings are intense, as this ensures clarity in communication and decision-making. Lesson 2. Do not seek validation. From her, Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the dangers of seeking approval from others. He remarked, "The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say or think, only what you do." In Stoicism, self-worth is derived from one's own values and actions, not from external validation. Relying on others, especially a partner, to affirm your worth leads to emotional dependence, which can erode self-confidence over time. If you frequently ask your partner for reassurance about your appearance or the stoic strength of the relationship, you place your self-worth in her hands. This need for constant validation can create an unhealthy dynamic where your emotional well-being is tied to her responses. Instead, focus on building your self-esteem through personal growth, achievements, and integrity. Stoicism teaches that true confidence comes from within. By seeking validation from others, you make yourself vulnerable to fluctuations in their approval or disapproval. A smart man understands that his value is determined by his principles, not by the opinions of others, and he cultivates self-reliance in relationships. Lesson 3. Do not compromise your principles. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Just that you do the right thing, the rest doesn't matter." Stoicism is built on the idea of living in accordance with your values, regardless of external pressures. Compromising your principles for the sake of pleasing someone else, even in a relationship, leads to self-betrayal and resentment over time. Imagine your partner asks you to lie for her to get out of a difficult situation, such as telling her, "Boss, she's sick," when she isn't. While it might seem like a small compromise to keep her happy, doing so goes against the Stoic principle of integrity. A Stoic man would kindly refuse, explaining that honesty is one of his core values and that compromising it, even for someone he cares about, is not an option. Relationships thrive on mutual respect. Compromising your values to avoid conflict may bring temporary harmony, but it erodes your self-respect. Stoicism teaches that integrity is the foundation of a virtuous life. By staying true to your principles, you foster a relationship based on authenticity, even if it leads to difficult conversations. Lesson 4. Do not try to control. Her Stoicism teaches that the only things within our control are our thoughts, actions, and responses. Everything else, especially other people, is beyond our control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. This philosophy emphasizes focusing on what we can control and letting go of the need to control others. If you find yourself trying to control who your partner spends time with, how she dresses, or her personal decisions, you're stepping into a territory that will foster resentment. A Stoic man respects her autonomy and focuses instead on building a relationship based on trust. Rather than trying to dictate her actions, he focuses on controlling himself and his responses. Attempting to control another person's behavior is often a reflection of insecurity or fear. Stoics believe that by focusing on controlling yourself, you cultivate inner peace and foster healthier relationships. A strong, trusting relationship allows both partners the freedom to be themselves. Lesson 5. Do not get attached to outcomes in Meditations. Marcus Aurelius reflects on the importance of accepting whatever comes, writing, "Receive without pride, let go without attachment." Stoicism teaches that while we can control our actions, we cannot control the outcomes. Becoming too attached to a specific result can lead to disappointment and frustration. Suppose you're dating someone with the hope that it will lead to a long-term commitment, but things don't progress as planned. A non-Stoic response would be to feel devastated or cling to the idea of changing her mind. However, a Stoic man would recognize that the outcome is beyond his control. He would focus on enjoying the moments shared, learning from the experience, and moving forward with grace if the relationship ends. Attachment to specific outcomes in relationships creates unnecessary stress. Stoicism encourages individuals to focus on their efforts and let go of rigid expectations about where those efforts will lead. By embracing uncertainty and accepting whatever comes, you cultivate resilience and adaptability in both life and love. Lesson 6. Do not take offense. Easily, Marcus Aurelius advises, choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. This Stoic insight highlights that offense is often a choice. By letting go of the need to take things personally, you free yourself from unnecessary emotional distress. If your partner makes a critical remark or comment, rather than immediately reacting defensively or feeling hurt, take a moment to reflect. Is the criticism valid? Is it something that can help you grow? By choosing not to take offense, you maintain control over your emotional state and avoid escalating a situation unnecessarily. Taking offense easily gives others power over your emotions. Stoicism teaches that we should be indifferent to others' opinions unless they provide constructive insight. By not allowing yourself to be offended by every comment, you build emotional resilience and promote more thoughtful, rational conversations in your relationships. Lesson 7. Do not overindulge in flattery. Marcus Aurelius taught the importance of truthfulness and sincerity. Flattery, especially when used excessively, can be manipulative and disingenuous. Don't waste time on trivialities, he would advise, including hollow compliments that serve no deeper purpose. Constantly praising your partner's looks or actions to gain favor or approval can create an imbalance in the relationship. Instead, offer meaningful compliments when they are truly deserved, focusing on her character, intellect, or actions. This creates a relationship built on sincerity rather than shallow flattery. While compliments are important, overindulgence in flattery can lead to superficiality. Stoicism teaches that relationships should be built on mutual respect and authenticity, not on using words to manipulate or win approval. Genuine praise strengthens a relationship. Excessive flattery weakens it. Lesson 8. Do not be led by passion alone. While passion is a natural part of relationships, Stoicism teaches that reason must always guide actions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This teaches that unchecked passion can distort reality and lead to poor decisions. If you feel overwhelming desire or passion for someone, it's important not to let that passion drive impulsive decisions. A Stoic man would pause and reflect, is this relationship based on mutual respect and compatibility, or is it simply passion in the moment? By balancing emotion with reason, you avoid short-sighted decisions that can lead to regret. Passion, while exciting, is often fleeting. Stoicism teaches that love and relationships should be built on a foundation of shared values and rational decisions, not just emotional highs. Letting passion dominate can cloud your judgment and prevent you from seeing the relationship clearly. Lesson 9. Do not expect others to complete. One of the most important teachings of Stoicism is that we are whole within ourselves. Marcus Aurelius said, "Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look." This philosophy teaches that relying on others to complete you or bring you happiness will ultimately lead to disappointment. Many people fall into the trap of thinking a romantic partner will fix their problems or make them whole. A Stoic man understands that while relationships can bring joy and companionship, his sense of fulfillment and happiness must come from within. He focuses on personal growth and self-improvement, ensuring that his happiness is not dependent on another person. Stoicism teaches that relying on external sources for happiness, whether material possessions or relationships, creates vulnerability. By cultivating inner strength and contentment, you can enter relationships as a whole person, rather than seeking someone to fill emotional voids. Remember, mastering these Stoic lessons is a journey, not a destination. If you found these insights valuable, there's so much more wisdom to uncover. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our next video, where we'll dive even deeper into timeless strategies for success in relationships and life. Make sure to like this video if it resonates with you, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Stay grounded, stay wise, and keep coming back for more actionable advice that will elevate your life one step at a time. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.